Kim Kardashian once famously said, if you told me that eating dog poo every day for the rest of my life would make me look younger, I would do it.
I don't know about that.
And I agree with Kim about
really?
that.
You eat dog shit?
Yeah. If it worked, I'd do it.
It means that much to you?
Yeah.
Far out.
Sonia's with me. It's a girl thing.
What do you mean? You'd eat dog shit, you guys?
We want to be young forever.
We want to be young forever. If it worked, I would do it. Can we be real? Hello, Bagsy.
Tucking myself in, mate. Ready to go.
Mate,
you look fabulous.
You're doing an Oprah. You look over there. You remember how
Carl Stefanovic, Oprah.
Oprah used to see herself in the monitor. If you watch any older episode of Oprah, when they come back from commercial, she's looking at the monitor and she adjusts her clothes. It's like, Oprah, you're Oprah. Relax, bub. We love you.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
But I mean, she was seen by millions and millions of people, so you don't want to have she doesn't want to have her muffin top hanging out.
Very self-conscious woman as well. I mean, let's not forget the various weight losses and all that. She's still doing them.
You think that there'd be someone on the set that would say, "Hey, Oprah, your muffin top's hanging out." So can you?
Bag's not having that job. That's Gail's job. That is definitely a Gail job.
Is there someone on Muffin Top Watch?
Gail for sure. In a couple of ways, I think. But
well, who's on Muffin Top Watch here, mate?
Here, you don't have a muffin top.
Oh, but
we're wearing black. We're disguising our muffin top.
Yeah, but what if muffin top? That's just for you there.
Oh yeah, I can see
what do you
a
reckon?
little something. A little tickly tummy, but it's not
a hairy muffin top as well, isn't it?
It is.
You didn't expect me to be this hairy, did you?
I can't say I'd ever thought about it.
Or did you look at my arms and think, oh yeah, he'd be a little
I never
bear.
thought about it.
You never thought about it?
I wonder what Bags' tummy looks like. No, I never ever have wondered.
You've never wondered?
No, not once.
Well, I've wondered about yours.
Okay, well, keep wondering, girl. This is how I keep you interested. Keep wondering. We are dressed, identically in black pants and black T-shirts. We look like waiters in a cool Melbourne cafe.
Yeah, well, that's the vibe we've gone with. It's inspired off you. You've always been a Melbourne black girl.
Mm-hmm. I have been.
In clothing.
Yes.
And I just figured, well, why don't we both do the same thing?
Love it. And
keep it simple.
I could bring you a flat white.
Yeah.
And you could take someone some sort of chia seed concoction.
Yeah.
Smoothie. Yeah, with cacao.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, we'll get to that. But I've got to read.
Are we going to get to that?
Nah.
Yeah.
I'm going to read something to you which I read online and I thought was adorable, and it's very much about my own life, and see would you find this adorable? A study it's Science Today. It's published by the Nordic Journal of Animal Behaviour. Okay. It was published last month. They tracked 350 domestic cats over a 2-year period, and they made some findings about what cats think, which I love. I'm always interested. I have conversations with my cats. I imagine what they're saying back to me.
Well, there's going to be an AI app that can actually read your pet's thoughts. Have you seen this?
God.
Have you not seen this?
No.
Oh, okay, but anyway, go back.
I'm excited but worried because I'm like, what if I've had this wrong the whole time? What if they
hate you?
Yeah, what if they actually hate me? Well, this is not along those lines. It's not saying they hate us, but it says researchers found that cats don't actually recognise humans as a separate species. Researchers have found that dogs know we're different. Jacko knows he and I aren't the same animal, but he's down with it, just like I'm down with it.
But then again, I was dog sitting a dog a few weeks ago and it was trying to fuck me.
It was trying. Well, that's just a physiological instinct to hump things. And I've told you that's more about
like it wasn't
dominating.
Embarrassed. Yeah, it just kept going.
That's dominating.
And like looking me in the eye.
That's saying to you, oi, out of you and me, I'm the humper. You got that? And you have to say to it gently, no, mate.
So I was like in a jail cell in my own house.
Yes,
just getting owned.
Yeah, you have to
by
go.
a fucking poodle.
You have to say to it, no, mate.
How do I say no, mate, to a bloody dog when it's mid-fucking my arm?
Say literally no, mate, and push it down. It's only little. It's not like it's a bloody Doberman. I mean, it's only a little fella. Just go, no, mate, and then he gets it. And then after a while you can say no, mate, without pushing, and he'll go, that's right, sorry, my bad, forgot, I'm not meant to root your leg. Right? Yeah. Dogs get it. Cats don't realise we're different species. My cats, this thing reckons, think I am a cat. In fact, they assume we are huge, clumsy, slightly disappointing cats.
Like a lion or something like that, like a lazy lion.
Yeah, no, but like a dumb, really dumb lion. But lazy. I mean, it's a lot. It's not. There's nothing noble and liony about this. the cats assume we're huge, clumsy, slightly disappointing cats who somehow manage to survive despite being completely useless.
I get this because, I mean, I'm not a cat fan like you are, and I always feel like cats just hate. I don't know if you feel like they hate you, but I always feel like they just hate me.
I'm their mummy. How could they possibly hate
maybe
me?
they hate you too. Like maybe they think the exact like what they're thinking here.
I can accept it if they think that I'm big, lazy, and not very good at stuff.
Not very smart.
Not very smart. Clumsy. Disappointing. I can understand all of that. And it says how sometimes cats do horrible things like leave a mouse in your shoe. Did you know that?
Yeah. Drag like
Leave
lizards
a bird
in
on your
and
pillow.
shit like that. What's that about?
Well, this is the thing. We cat lovers have always
Mafia
gone,
style.
oh, it's a gift. The researchers have gone, it's not a gift. They think they're worried you're going to starve to death because you're so useless.
So
Because
they're
you're never
bringing you a
hunting.
lizard to eat.
Yeah, they're like, this poor bitch is going to die any day because I've never seen her catch anything. She doesn't even try. I've never seen her leap out of a window and try and bring a
Wow.
bird down.
So they're quite caring.
Yeah. They're like, this huge, uncoordinated cat is going to die if I don't leave a dead mouse in her shoe.
Wow.
Seriously. Apparently. I mean, isn't that adorable though? But I don't want AI to tell me what they're thinking because I think they're thinking, oh my God, I love you. You're my mummy. I love you so much. I just wanted to come and say hi to you. But I must admit, when I had the kittens, remember?
Okay, if they hated you, if you found out that your cats that you have in your home, you listened in and they were having a meeting, right? And,
What would they be saying?
and they're just saying, oh, fuck, this bitch is so dumb, right?
Okay.
And they're just like, they just start slamming you.
Yeah.
Right? And you're listening to this AI just going, fucking hell.
Imagine that.
Right. No. Would you still keep them? Would you like the fact that they're really sassy and saying all this fucked up shit about you?
I'd love them to be sassy,
Or-
but I don't want them going,
she's so dumb.
She's such a basic bitch. Can you stand her? I can't even stand her. When she walks into the room, haven't you noticed? When she walks in, I am out of there. I run out and she tries to grab my tail and I'm like, and I look back at her like, fuck off.
And imagine if your cats, right, and your teenagers are all agreeing. And then it's just you on your own.
They might be too. They might go, what about when she wants to play her music in the kitchen
And they're all just ganging up
and they
on
go,
you.
oh,
You've got
God, I know. What about when
cats
she tries
and teenagers
she tries
against
to
you.
talk to me? Oh, I can't stand it. The sound of her voice like nails down a blackboard. I know. Yeah, imagine. I'll be
Well, fuck 'em off.
devastated. Darlie, my daughter said the other day at lunch with my mum, I don't know why. I don't know. She just suddenly said that when I cook chicken, it tastes like soap.
Yeah.
And it really hurt me. Like it's...
What are you doing, like chicken tonight, or what are you?
No.
What kind of chicken are you cooking?
Can I tell you most recently how I've been cooking chicken for this bitch?
Picking it up from Woolworths?
I've been getting chicken breasts.
Roast chicken?
Chicken breasts.
Okay.
I've been brining them. Do you know what that is? That's soaking them in salty water with herbs and garlic.
Well, this is where it's going wrong.
Well, it's not. It's supposed
Who
to be.
soaks their chicken?
It's supposed to be chefy. It's supposed to be like to make sure that,
Oh,
and
don't
then
be
when you
chefy,
cook it,
mate.
it stays moist. It's never a dry, so I can put it in the oven. I can cook it in a pan. After I've put, paprika and other herbs on, I'm putting so much effort in. This mole says in front of my mum, when she cooks chicken, it tastes like soap.
What did your mum say?
She just went, yeah, probably does. Meanwhile,
She knows.
she's a terrible cook. She lives on white wine and fish fingers. She doesn't care about food, this woman. She would never brine chicken.
I don't understand why you're brining chicken either.
Me
just stop
neither
doing
now.
That. Just cook it.
Because
in a
now I'm
pan.
like, it's actually really hurt my feelings.
Did you get a soapy vibe from it, or were you?
No, I got a
Were you
beautiful,
impressed?
moist. I thought it worked.
Breast.
A moist breast. And who doesn't like a moist breast? In the evening, to round out the evening. I'm just genuinely really hurt. And sometimes it pops into my mind of a
Stop
night
putting
when
in
I'm
so much
tired
effort.
and emotional.
Fuck.
And
Like,
I go,
I didn't have you
"Oh."
down as someone that was
me
trying to
neither.
make her breasts wet.
No, I mean moist, not wet. Moist. Me neither, but it's really cut me.
I just had you down as someone that was just, probably getting a packet of the stir fry vegetables, right?
No.
Getting not even dicing your own chicken, just getting the chicken that's already diced,
Yeah, I
right?
mean, yeah.
Whacking that in the wok, pouring the two together, getting a sesame fucking sauce.
All
Maybe-
of what you're saying is too much effort, to be honest. Like, I don't even do any of that.
What do you, Uber Eats?
Yeah, there's a lot of Uber Eats, and recently we've discovered U Foods, and this is not SponCon. This is just at Coles. Yeah. You can buy a meal in the fridge.
Oh, yeah.
And microwave for 3.5 minutes.
Latina Fresh kind of thing.
Sort of, yeah. So
or like a lean cuisine.
Yeah, so the kids, that's what I'm serving them now. And this one night, I go to all this trouble, baked potatoes, brine my chicken. Oh, mate.
They're giving you feedback.
Don't do my mum.
Yeah,
no, but not even feedback to me.
Yeah.
My mum, who is in many ways my nemesis, as many mums are, right? In front of my mum.
Did you address this with your daughter?
No, you
just sat there?
Sat there at the time because I didn't want my mum to realise it was a soft spot, because if mum had realised I was upset about it, she would have used it against me.
What would she have said?
She'd have wanted to know more, and I wanted the subject to just die right there and then. I didn't want it to go any further, and if my mum had realised this is a thing, she would have been on it like a bloody monitor lizard.
Yeah.
She would have been like, oh, tell me more about this chicken. How bad was it? Oh, what were you going for? What were you trying to do? Oh.
Are you cooking every night?
No, that's what I'm saying. It's a U Foods household. Because of the cost of living crisis, it was an Uber Eats household, and it's now a U Foods household.
Yeah.
With the odd interjection from me and Nodji.
Yeah. Oh, because she's a great cook, isn't she?
She's a bloody great cook.
Hungarian food. Fucking love that shit. When are you inviting me around to have some Hungarian bloody
Honestly,
shit?
Remember, what did we have like that one time she cooked?
Does she do the little bags of like their money bag things with the meat in it?
Probably, look, she does whatever Louis will eat, which is a very restricted thing. But she does make other stuff at Dali and I sometimes. We'll have a goulash.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful goulash. She makes this stuff with capsicum. She makes...
Oh, where they cut it in half and then fill it up with things?
No, not stuffed. Stuffed with, it's like, I don't know how she does it. It's a couple of capsicums. It's just fried up with onions and paprika and everything.
Oh, you have paprika everywhere.
Yeah, it's just...
How much paprika have you got? I can't even say paprika.
Paprika from the arsehole to breakfast time. There's just paprika. But it's good stuff. Yeah, but fancy chicken tastes like soap.
You didn't have the detergent near there or anything like that, did you?
I did think it through. I thought, did I wash the jug out properly? No, it's just a really mean thing to say to your mum. That's all it is, in front of her mum, which is the worst possible time to say it. You knew what she was doing, yeah.
All right, if you have a secret you want to share it on the podcast, you can send us the audio. You can jump into the closed Facebook group. You can DM us. We have a long one here, mate. So brace yourself for my reading.
Strap in. Okay.
Are you ready?
You're nervous about reading.
I am. Well, there's a lot of words on a bloody piece of paper. I freak out about it.
You can read.
You just.
Go on.
A few years ago, I was working at a piggery. Each Tuesday, I was required to go and pick up a box of chilled pig semen to then artificially inseminate whatever sows were in the right stage of this.
Female pigs are sows.
Sows.
Yeah, doll. Yeah.
Not sows.
No, we're inseminating sows.
Okay. Yeah. I didn't grow up on a farm.
I didn't grow up on a farm.
Okay.
I just
know how to read.
learn English.
Yeah. Okay. Well, so we're in the right stage of their cycle, which is on heat. I was quite new to having to do the job. And
aren't we all, girl? I mean, I don't think it's not something most of us are used to. We've all been... I'd be quite new to inseminating sows.
Yeah, well, she was given a crash course on how to do it. So a simple explanation on how it's done. A long straw is inserted into the sow's vagina and gently pushed through till it kind of locks into place. The bag of chilled semen is then attached to the end, and the pig handler is required to then gently squeeze the semen through the straw by rolling the bag as it moves through. Now, this piggery was a free-range piggery, so these pigs were able to move around their pen more happily, but then that just made it a lot more challenging for this kind of a task.
Oh, my God. You can't leave them in the free-range area when you're blowing frozen spoof up them.
She would literally be chasing... You've got to put them
in a smaller place.
Yeah, well, she'd be chasing the pig around, trying to roll the bag into the straw. And this one particular sow was trying to inseminate, was being rather difficult, running and crashing into other pigs. And so she had about 1/4 of the bag in the pig, and then all of a sudden the whole bag popped and it exploded all over her face. She was just hoping that there was some kind of beneficial side to having pig spoof on your skin, like an anti-aging or something like that.
Probably high protein. Wow. But I just can't believe I've watched enough of Yellowstone to know, guys, that you can't just leave the pig out in the paddock and chase it around with a straw full of sperm. You got to isolate that pig, that sow. You got to isolate her, maybe play her some music, those panpipes we talked about another time, just kind of, create a vibe.
Put some manure on.
Just, pat her. Just tell her.
Because who wants a straw in your vagina?
No.
I mean, that's why. No wonder she's running around.
Well, listen, my kids are IVF, so I had a straw in my vagina. So I get it. And I mean, it's not like I was just running around the office while
Hitting
they
other
tried
pigs.
while they tried to pinpoint it, get that dart in the. No, I was in a enclosed environment. People were
Relaxed?
talking to me nicely. I
Yep.
was relaxed. It was a vibe,
Okay.
I mean, come on. Use your head.
So semen on the face though, is that that is good
Separate
for
issue?
you?
I believe so.
Yeah, because there are other types of semen that people use, aren't they?
Semen, isn't it?
It's all the same.
I believe so. I believe it's.
So it's just protein on the face is good for you.
I think so. I think it's pretty intensive protein. I mean, I put snail
Semen.
I don't think it says semen, but it's the snail trail. When you see on your driveway, it's that. I think it's mucus. Thank you, Sonia. Snail mucus. I use a lot of snail mucus on my face, and I have to assume it's like semen.
So do you just get those from the garden, or what are you doing?
No, I buy it from a shop. I don't milk them myself.
Right, you're not just letting the snail walk all over your face.
I don't, no.
Okay.
No. I buy it from Korea, and I believe the Koreans know about face care.
Sonia wants to get involved in this.
Salmon sperm is very good.
Salmon sperm.
Very good for your face. Yeah, see? High protein.
They also, I know, Koreans can get us known for bottling up babies' foreskins. There was a foreskin facial that went viral for a while.
Koreans, Sonia says, so take this for what it's
Bloody
worth,
hell.
that Koreans are using baby foreskin serum. Bloody Koreans, eh? And I mean,
Are you into all this stuff?
Yes.
Are you giving it a go?
I will do. Kim Kardashian once famously said, if you told me that eating dog poo every day for the rest of my life would make me look younger, I would do it.
Oh, I don't know about
And
that.
I agree with Kim about
Really?
that.
You eat dog shit?
Yeah. If it worked, I'd do it.
It means that much to you?
Yeah.
Far out. That's
So Sonia's with me. It's a girl
what do
thing.
you mean? You'd eat dog shit, you guys?
I want to be young forever.
We want to be young forever. If it worked, I would do it.
Eat dog shit. Fuck
But
me. Okay.
baby foreskins, I mean, geez, there's a lot of babies going into, it's like it's hard to fathom. Whereas snails feel more plentiful than baby foreskins.
Yeah.
But the Koreans know their shit, is all I'm saying. Have you seen K-pop?
They're all great. They all look perfect, don't they?
They're
Yeah.
perfect. I mean, yes, they're all 14, but still, as a concept, I think Koreans are beautiful. They get it.
They got the skin.
Yeah.
All right. How do you file that one? Pig semen.
Shit. Just be careful. Just be so careful. I think there's a lesson in that for all of us. Whenever you're carrying around frozen semen, just be so careful.
Go easy on the pig.
Go easy on everything.
Yeah.
Because that bag can pop.
Here is our next secret. I work part-time at a busy medical clinic, and the only thing that gets me through those long shifts is caffeine. A few months ago, I started taking a couple of the extra coffee pods home here and there. Nothing major, just one or two of them when I knew no one was watching. But then I realized something. They order these things in bulk, and no one ever counts them. So now every Friday before I leave, I slip an entire sleeve of pods into my handbag. It started as a little perk, but now I have a full-blown Nespresso stockpile at home. My husband he's even commented on how nice it is that my workplace provides coffee for employees to take home. I just nod along and smile. He doesn't need to know that I've basically been running my own underground coffee supply chain for months.
This is cost of living crisis, isn't it? We heard a little while ago about a lady who's stealing eggs from her workplace.
Yeah.
We got coffee pods going from
What are you
work.
stealing from your own workplace?
My workplace is my house.
Yeah.
So, I suppose I nip into the kids' room and steal some stuff
What are
every
you
now and
stealing?
then. Whatever they got.
Yeah.
lollies.
Have you ever stolen? I've always stolen stationery from radio stations that we worked at. Like if I needed some
A bolt of paper.
Yeah, or pens or shit like that.
Yeah,
Probably
course,
not paper,
course.
but yeah, or rulers.
You didn't take printer paper home from work?
Well, I wasn't really printing. What were you? What were you at home printing?
What am I printing? I don't know, but
You printing off like
it's one of the first things I help myself to in a new
flyers
workplace.
for your comedy shows or something like
Maybe.
that.
I can't remember. But I always...
Would you put those up around the town?
Yeah, no, I don't ever remember doing that either. I don't know what I'm printing. But anyway, I've always got plenty of printer paper from places I've worked at. Probably still got the same ones.
Reflex?
A bit of Reflex.
Yeah. That's the best quality.
Toilet paper.
Yeah.
Toilet paper's
Definitely.
a great one to pinch
Yep.
from work.
Yep.
Just, a
Stapler?
roll a day. A
Yeah.
stapler. I don't know, because the thing about toilet paper is you need it, you go through so much of it. It's such a pain when you run out of it. So it's sort of just sensible, really, isn't
Now,
it?
are you taking like a bundle of it, or are you just taking?
one.
Taking the one that's on the roll and taking that off.
Well, if there's plenty on it.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm not taking those huge rolls that go in the dispenser, those ones that
No.
are like that big.
Yeah, and they give you like one little slice.
Yeah.
What's that about?
Slice of toilet.
Oh fuck, that's the worst. When you
I
go to
do
one of
hate
those
that.
toilets where it's like a motor, and it goes and it gives you one bit, and you're like, I've got to.
It's like, I'll sit here all day, bitch, and just, if you want to pump
So
them
you're
out
not,
one
you're
sheet
not,
at
you're
a
not
time.
just trying to go for the one.
Yeah.
You got to, because you don't want a full
Yeah.
hand.
I want a full hand. So
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, fine, we can do this.
Yeah.
You want to do this machine? I'll do it.
What if you're in a hurry though? Bloody hell.
No, I don't care. It's a principle of the thing. But I'm lucky. I've always worked in very classy environments where they have actual
Free-range toilet paper.
rolls.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can actually just roll off.
You can actually just put in your
Ream
bag.
it.
Put in your bag and take home. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's sensible. Coffee pods, they're so expensive. They're really bad for the environment too. That's why I don't use them, honestly. What else can you steal from work?
Chairs. You taking a chair? Just office furniture?
I'm surprised I haven't. No.
Really?
I haven't
Yeah.
ever taken a chair.
Actually, what I have flogged from radio stations that we worked at, I guess it's not flogging it because they give you a phone sometimes when you work for a workplace and then they just never ask for it back. So I guess
Yes.
technically I've flogged that.
Actually, I have a lot of radio equipment from when I was at home the last weeks of my pregnancy.
Oh, yeah.
And they came and set up a little radio studio for me at home.
Yeah, perfect.
And then they just forgot about it.
Podcast studio now, mate.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Free
so
podcast studio.
That's all the cables and mics and everything I've
Thanks,
got.
Kiss FM.
Thanks, Lukey. I won't say his last name, but
You know who you are, Lukey.
you know who you are, gorgeous.
Yeah.
Forgot to come back and get him.
How do you file the workplace thief?
Be careful. Be so careful. I've said this before. You don't want to get sacked over stealing coffee pods or eggs. Like, nothing would be more
Could you get
embarrassing.
sacked? You know, I don't feel like that's a sackable offence.
Yeah,
it's more of
it
just,
could
I
be.
feel like it's a written warning.
Depends.
It's a written warning, mate. It's definitely not sackable.
Depends.
Which, if they want to get rid of you.
Yeah. Depends on your
Yeah.
boss. Like, they could really, I mean, how
Yeah.
humiliating.
Oh,
If they,
Not
or if
really.
they just suddenly went, thanks to people abusing the privilege, if there was suddenly a note like that up in the kitchen, we no longer have coffee pods.
at the all-staffer?
Right? All staffer, and everyone knows it was you. Like, just be careful.
Yeah. Okay. Let's get into our first audio secret for today.
Bags just mentioned on the podcast that Kevin07 lacked rizz, and I just wanted to pipe up and say, back during his, it was following the Kevin07 campaign, so he was already elected Prime Minister. I was running a cafe in Tassie, and it was probably, 2 p.m. It was after peak hour, and I had a couple of suits come in and tell me that we needed to lock all the doors and secure the exits and entrances because the important Honourable Kevin Rudd was coming in to have a drink, and he ordered a fucking hot chocolate, can I just say? A hot chocolate. We had to close down our whole restaurant and deny access to other people because he was having a hot chocolate. He didn't even say thank you to me when I put it down, and I will never, ever forget that. Now, I am a Labor voter through and through, but that motherfucker, he needs to know who's voting for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, none of that.
I get
shocks
that
me.
vibe from Kevin, though.
Yeah, he's a quirky dude.
Quirky or just rude. I think,
Yeah.
you remember, we've spoken this a few times, that video of him cracking the shits at the table in his office. That's the real Kevin.
Yeah.
Kevin07
Yeah.
Angry, rude.
But, I mean, he is under a lot of pressure, so
Mate.
No.
He doesn't have rizz. I'm sorry. This is what we...
No, he's got no rizz.
He's got no fucking rizz.
He's got no rizz. But there's a big difference for me between being caught cracking the shits in the office and not saying thank you for your hot chocolate. That's fucked up. You got to say thank you to the lady.
Yeah. Well, she's opened the cafe for you.
Every 3-year-old knows that. Say thank you to the lady.
Yeah.
Thank you. You know, yeah, that's just shit. I don't know if he was shitly parented or what, but yeah, that's no good. But I can excuse the Prime Minister from cracking the shits in the office because he's under a lot of pressure, and I think, it's a bit lame of people to say, he shouldn't.
That video, like that. And Google it if you get the chance.
I can't remember
Kevin Rudd, and he cracks the shits and he slams his hands down on the table.
Yes.
And goes on about something and he's furious, but he's like Kevin Rudd furious, which you just it's like
it's
weird.
A bit campy.
Yeah, it's weird furious.
Yeah,
it's not like
Yeah.
Mamby-pamby furious.
Yeah, a bit little Milky Bar Kid furious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kevin 07.
Okay, love it. All right, I will.
Are you a Kevin 07 kind of? Is that your vibe?
Yeah, I was massive.
So you thought he had rizz back then?
Oh no, I wouldn't say that. But I mean, I just hated John Howard so much and all that crew that when someone came along, I thought could actually get elected in the Labor Party, I was right behind it in every way possible.
Which politician in the last 20 years has had rizz?
Dan Andrews. Boom.
No, well, okay,
Boom.
But national, because not everybody would know who Dan Andrews is.
Everyone knows who he is.
Only in Melbourne you know who Dan Andrews is.
Everybody knows who Dan Andrews is.
Well, Dan Andrews is, he's
got rizz, baby.
What about, Julia Gillard? Did she have rizz? That misogyny speech, was that a moment of rizz right there?
Yes, it was. But look, she had look, probably just because I'm a nerd, there were other issues that I didn't think were very good or rizzy about her.
Her voice wasn't rizzy.
No, it wasn't her voice. Person. It was just like things like, voting no in terms of marriage equality. She wouldn't let there be a referendum. She wasn't supportive of marriage equality.
Yeah.
Education in Aboriginal communities, their policies were shit.
What about Malcolm Turnbull? Did he have any rizz?
He probably does have rizz, actually.
Rich man rizz, right?
He totally, daddy. Yeah. He's got daddy rizz.
He's an attractive man.
You're right. He's a rich, old, handsome dude.
Paul Keating.
Oh, rizz.
Rizz.
For days.
Rizz.
Hot as hell.
Right.
Yeah.
You know her. Okay.
Hawkey.
Bloody Bob Hawke.
Hawkey.
Yeah.
Rizz.
Ultimate rizz.
I mean, any bloke who was in his 90s would rock up to the cricket.
Yeah.
This is only a couple of years
ago. And sink a beer.
And just scull a beer for the whole MCG.
Fucking rizz.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Yeah. God, where have they gone, politicians like that, eh?
What about the bloke that disappeared in the
Harold Holt?
Was he a rizz guy?
He's a little bit before my time.
No, but you know what I mean? Like, let's go back. I know we said the last 20 years, but...
I suppose a Prime Minister who's going spear fishing in the ocean by himself.
Rizz.
It's kind of got rizz, hasn't it? It's kind of macho man vibes, and then disappears. It's amazing. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine if the news just came through on your phone, the Prime Minister's disappeared while he was like snorkeling? What the fuck?
Yeah, I know.
How was he snorkeling by himself? What
Anthony Albanese, who we have invited on this podcast.
Why?
Podcast election.
No,
let's
I
take
don't want to
advantage
do
of
the podcast election.
Oh, come on, mate.
No.
We've asked, so we can't just say no now.
I'm saying no.
We can't ask and then say no. I've actually texted them.
Look, I'm sorry, Prime Minister. I was not aware that we were approaching you, and I'm taking
Well,
you
asked me to approach him.
No, I didn't.
You actually said, could you please approach?
I did not. Now I know you're lying. I did not. Now I know you're lying.
Okay, so what about Rizz? Okay, all right, mate.
But we don't want him on the show. He was on Abby Chatfield's show, and that's great because she is young. She's from a very different generation to his.
Well, so you're too old to have the Prime Minister on?
No, I'm just saying I'm bored with it. And I think our listeners would be bored.
Well, let's.
Are we going to have an earnest conversation with
No. He's going to listen to secrets.
Okay.
And then he's going to file him himself. I mean, come on. That's just...
All right.
That's
you're onto something there.
Yeah.
All right. Fair enough. Okay.
Think about this. I was at Domino's Pizza with a butt plug in and he's just sitting there. Fucking what? Love it.
Well, they have to agree to real secrets and
We're not going to, mate,
editing
what
them.
we're going to do, you know what we're going to do?
He gets stuck with a
going to do
butt
it.
plug
We're going
question, he
to
has
do it
to go
old
with
school
it.
style.
Yeah.
We're going to hit him. He's not going to be prepared.
No.
I'm going to get the fucking laptop out halfway through the chat and go, hey, thanks for all that fucking boring shit. Now let's get to the real
Little
bit.
segment we do. Yeah.
Yeah. And he's going to look at me with the laptop. Oh, what's going on here? Fucking boom. Hit play. Domino's Pizza.
Mr. Boris is fucking hot. What do you think about that, Prime Minister? Great. Okay. All right. I'm back.
Okay, so what about his rizz? Do you think he's got a bit of rizz, or is he a bit like, because you don't like that he can't say whiff?
I think he's, I don't, like, I'm a little bit uncomfortable with people who say with instead of with. Okay, I just get a little edgy about that. But
When you're the Prime Minister.
yeah. But
Where do you think that came from? Because he was
I was
West,
going to say the western suburbs, mate. That's exactly
and he grew
where
up
it
in
came
one
from.
of the, that's where the whiff came from.
I live in the western suburbs. I know that's where it comes from. I think he's a lovely guy and he's a good guy and he's a good politician. Rizz, no.
Yeah.
Dutton, no. Evil. He's got a lot of evil about him. Evil motherfucker. So no Rizz these days. No one's prepared to be a Bob Hawke who just go, what do you reckon? Here I am with a lady in a bikini. She's not my wife. Whatever. No one's got that going anymore.
And you want that back?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's fun.
All right, let's get into our second audio secret for today.
When I was a young child, I'm going to say under the age of 8, I used to go around singing Knick Knack Paddywhack a little differently, with a little edge or twang on the word bone. This is how I used to sing it. Knick Knack Paddywhack, give a dog a boner. This old man came rolling home. Now, how did everybody let me walk around singing like that? Why did my mum not correct me?
Because it's cute.
Yeah.
It's because it's
Give it like a boner.
cute.
That's great.
Oh, and I bet you she went, hey, mate, come and sing the Knick Knack Paddywhack song for the ladies.
Yeah, I love that.
Ladies.
I love it when parents always
Oh
want
my
you to like
God.
fire fuck. Like the kid says fire fuck instead of fire
Darlie,
truck or
still, if she were here, she would go, Mom, don't, because she's so embarrassed. When she was little, her favourite, I go, oh, Dal, tell Donna what's your favourite song? And she's about 3 and she goes, Uptown Fuck You Up.
it's the best,
It's
right?
so cute and she was so sweet and innocent. She go, Uptown Fuck You Up.
Yeah. You never want to correct a kid.
Up. Uptown Fuck You Up.
Yeah.
Brilliant. So cute.
Is there a point where you have to educate the kid on that, or you just let it go at
No, they
kindergarten and all that kind of thing? And
Yeah, they get it eventually.
does the kindergarten teacher love it too, or are they must hear a lot of shit like that
Yeah, I
hasn't
think
been
they
corrected?
do. I think they probably let a lot of it go. If it's innocent like that, if
Yeah.
it's firefuck and stuff like that. And I mean, if it's Darlie also had a habit of saying, oh, for fuck's sake, about things when she was quite little. That was an issue at kinder. But but Uptown Fuck You Up, that's innocent. That's sweet.
Oh, yeah, it's good times.
Yeah, and I used to get her to say it to everybody, and now she's gone, yes, Mum, stop it. Stop talking about it. It's so embarrassing.
Give a dog a boner. I mean, it was always fun to change the lyrics. Jingle Bells, Batman Smells, obviously all that kind of gear. And there was lots of variations of songs that would change.
Yeah. Have you got Jingle Bells, Batman Smells, Robin Flew Away, or Robin Laid an Egg?
I was in the laid an egg territory.
I was in Flew
Well,
Away.
what are you doing when you fly away, Rob? Who cares about fly away?
Well, who cares? Because in a minute, Wonder Woman's lost her bra flying TAA. So, I mean, I don't care about Robin. That's, because I'm moving.
Flew away,
I'm looking forward to Wonder Woman losing her bra.
But you do have to wind us up a bit before you get there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I could have tuned out before you got to Wonder Woman.
Really?
You know what I mean? Where Batman smells.
But if Robin laid an egg, that would keep you?
I think so.
Keep you...
It's a bit like, fuck it. What is he, a chicken?
How did he do that? Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
What happens after that? What happens after he lays an egg?
Wonder Woman lost her bra flying TAA.
Oh, so losing a bra in both scenarios.
Yeah.
Okay, so Wonder Woman always loses the bra.
She always loses her bra flying TAA. And I think it could be a state-by-state potato cake, scallop situation with the laid an egg or the flew away. I'd love your feedback on that.
Totally. Get some of those into the closed Facebook group.
Yes,
why don't you? That is it for today's episode. If you have a secret you want to share it, all you have to do is go to the link in the bio or in the show description as well, or jump into the closed Facebook group. Just search Can We Be Real on Facebook.